I'm Ariana,
And my name's Ryan.
and this is
I Wear Grippy Socks.
She wears no strings, I wear grippy socks. She's in the psych ward, I'm in the detox.
A mental health podcast by two know-nothing millennials from a seriously non-clinical viewpoint.
This episode may contain graphic content, so please be advised.
And remember,
Thank you for being here. Welcome back to another episode of I Wear Grippy Socks. We're super excited to have you guys here to kick off the new year 2022. It's crazy.
It's absolute madness.
I can't believe we've really made it here. It's just, time is flying. I'm almost getting closer to my 10-year high school reunion, so I'm like, oh my God, every year that ticks by, I'm like, wow, crap.
I think mine might have been this year, but I wasn't invited, so I know.
Maybe next time. The 20th?
Maybe.
But we're super excited. As always, I guess let's start off. How are you feeling today, Ryan?
I feel pretty good, I suppose. I went and watched old Unk in the courtroom for a little bit earlier, at his trial. That was pretty cool. And then I went to the ketamine doctor and got more information about the ketamine. So I'm feeling all right.
That's good.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, we're starting off this year. I felt like we had maybe a tad of a curse possibly though. We just technically got over COVID. We had minor COVID, but we had it nice and easy, I would say, for sure. But it's been definitely, we had to postpone our New Year's party, which kind of stunk, but being responsible. But hopefully if everyone's good to go, we're going to do a New Year's redo.
That's right.
We're going to do the ball drop, but we're actually going to do it not at midnight. So we all can go home, and I think a responsible time.
That's right. But hopefully it was COVID. Hopefully we just had COVID and it was nothing else.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, right?
Yes.
But good bill of health overall. I feel like I've been, we're getting along. I'm getting super excited. This is kind of like the topic we wanted to discuss on today. I think at the beginning of the year, everyone gets super pumped and, ready, and you make all these goals and affirmations and, all the things you're going to attempt to do for this new year. So it always feels like the good bubbly excitement in January. I feel like I'm there, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this year I did happen to make goals. Most years, however, I just don't. I don't make any goals.
Well, that's why it's a good year to hopefully maybe shift that.
I guess.
I feel like I've made goals. I remember maybe 2 years ago I made a goal to try to post more on social media. That did not happen.
Yeah.
But I've definitely made goals over the year, and I feel like the big number one a lot of people get into is the going to the gym, which I did put that on my list again this year.
I feel like everyone just everybody's just so full of shit. Everybody is just so full of shit. I'm sorry. Every year, everybody, at least I'm being honest, I don't set goals because I know that I'm not going to achieve them.
Well, no, you see,
I know I'm not going to achieve them. Everybody's so full of shit. They quit after 2 weeks.
Well, I think that's why, though, you have to, set, when you're setting your goals, it's about, setting, realistic goals.
No, that is true, yeah.
One of my examples, so, obviously I've been making my list and writing stuff down, and, one of my things is, as some of our listeners may know, my dental hygiene maybe is not up to par as it should. So one of my on my New Year's resolution list is to brush my teeth 5 out of the 7 days. And I was like, you know what, I can totally accomplish that. And I know that's probably, I should be shooting for 7 to 7, but I'm being practical. I'm I'm at the end of the day, I'm,
right.
Yeah,
I think at rehab, I think it was SMART goals. I think it was, they had some acronym. It's it's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time,
okay, that makes sense.
It's like they say, because I actually put brush my teeth more often. Okay. I'm intentionally vague about it because that could be, luckily for me, I mean, it's not like I did great this last year, so more often could be really any amount.
We're going uphill from here.
Yeah,
well, I could see that. I see that.
I like the idea though of you're I'm doing it 5 out of 7. Yeah. I think it would be nice to set goals. It's and achieve them. It's just not something that I've ever done.
I know. Well, I was reading over a couple of things when I was making the list, and they were you should plan out your goal so it's around something. So that's even why. So we have another on our list that we created, also putting down create a schedule on Sundays, and so being more specific with your intention that you're going to do it on that day, or XYZ. Because I will be obviously honest, I am definitely have been, I guess, as you say, a bullshitter at times when it comes with the goals and the
That's what I'm
lists.
saying. I mean, how many times are we gonna go through the same old song and dance? How many charts have we bought? How many chore charts have been purchased for this house?
But you know what? Something, hopefully, the goal is like it will click. You know what I mean? Like eventually, we're gonna go like, okay, this is the
Right.
like
We're getting a
organizational
little better.
way.
I bought a
Yeah.
calendar
Yeah,
the other day. I finally figured out how to use the calendar app on the phone where it
life-changing.
alerts me. I mean, we're moving
Life-changing.
up.
I know, and I think that's something that was really big when we were looking at our list. Like for me, especially, I also have that is to get more, try to be more organized, to be more on top of like eliminating like my clutter, like to being tight, even like adding that tidy with the organization, like hand in hand, not just in like my calendar schedule, but also
Right.
like, my living and XYZ, I guess, lifestyle.
Right.
But I really want to try to make that an attainable goal because it really is so nice on your brain when you're not like, so worried about the clutter and the stress of
It
all that.
seems like it would be more stressful to like do this stuff, but I think it's actually more stressful to like be super disorganized and like
It's just,
because it's like you never even know what you need to do.
it just adds to the chaos.
You
It
know?
makes it feels like nothing's like ever achievable. Like you can't get it done when everything is like, there's so
Right.
many things that you feel like you need to get done before the thing that actually needs to probably be prioritized to be done.
Right.
But yeah,
I feel like there's like not enough time in the day, and it's like, what am I even really doing?
I know. That's
You
why.
know?
That's why we're gonna get on that organization. Not just hopefully for I Wear Grippy Socks, but also obviously ourselves. That
Right.
starts early on our own parts, and I would say that's definitely probably our weakest ability is our lack of organization. But we're
Yeah,
getting better.
Yeah, for sure.
We are.
We definitely are. I mean, I was not off to a great start, though, I will say, on my list of goals here that I had, because I did still end up putting 2021 goals. So I was like, well, damn. Even I was like, the first word or the first number of the year, I still.
Messed it up. No, that was last night when we were with friends. I literally was like, I can't believe it's 2023. I was like, my brain. Yeah, definitely. It's already definitely started more off as more of a chaotic chaotic year. But I think we are jinxed. Not to bring it back up, but this time last year as well is when our grandfather got COVID as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't. Maybe it's the time of the year.
It's
I
like
don't know.
Groundhog Day, you know? Every year, it's just going to be on New Year's, we're going to be fighting COVID still.
I know. It'll be like ringing it on in. Well, hopefully not. We'll see. Well, I don't know. But we're trying to
Who
keep this
knows at this
positive.
point? That's
Exactly.
right.
We're going to be organizedly ready for if we do get sick again. So
That's right. We're going to be prepared.
exactly. And the other thing I know that I feel like probably other people might need to hear put on their list. Everyone needs to drink more water. That is like a big goal of mine.
Oh,
well.
yep. I put that one on my list. Also, listen to this. I just got a water bottle that is Wi-Fi, and it has an app, and somehow, it lights up depending on like how much water you've drank.
Oh.
I'll be honest, I'm skeptical on how well it probably works. I don't know, but yeah, it's got like lights, and it knows how much water you've drank, and it'll like turn a certain color.
Hey, that's
Honestly,
cool.
it'll probably turn out to be another waste of money.
But who knows? And maybe it will be good.
That's what I was like, maybe.
A good. Well, I did buy for Christmas present. I got it for my boyfriend, and myself a new toothbrush, and it has the Bluetooth activated.
Right, that's
and
what
so far,
inspired me.
yeah, it's like so cool. Like I get excited. I like look on the app and like how many brush strokes and how long I was on the top or the bottom of my mouth. But it adds more like I don't know. So maybe knowing how many like
Right.
actual
Yeah,
hand to
right.
mouth motions you
Whoa.
make.
Oh.
Not those ones. We don't need to count those ones. We do not need to count those other ones.
We've lost count already, I would say.
Yeah, but
I was going to say, I know that another goal of ours is we want to start donating socks instead of donating $1 for every sale.
yeah, I think this would be
Right.
super cool. Yeah, I'm super pumped for this one. I think it'll allow us to also make a lot more community connections. We want to give out more to our community base, reach out to more people around us, and I feel like it'll be a great feeling to like actually like hand something like physical to someone. Like it's been great, and I'm so we've had great pleasure, I guess, to even just like donate the monies we have, and very
Yeah.
excited that we were able to do that. But I think this hopefully will be a bigger impact. And I think sometimes, that one-on-one connection is just like everything.
Right.
And we get to learn more. We want to go across the board. I feel like all different places. So if you also out there are listening and know different places that would need donating to Grippy Socks, we're open to it. I know we're looking maybe into nursing homes and obviously mental health hospitals or the homeless. We definitely have a big, broad of community we'd love to reach out to. And if anyone was in need,
That's right. We want to give away 1 pair of socks per sale.
yeah, and I
Or
think we can do it.
t-shirts or socks.
Either or.
Correct?
Yeah.
And I said for our goal for this year, 1,000 pairs of socks. We want to give away 1,000 pairs of socks.
I think we can do it.
I think so too.
I really do.
We'll do it even if we don't make 1,000 sales. We'll still do it.
Yeah, and I guess with the sock note, I guess a bit more positive little note to take on. We've sort of figured out our sock, I don't want to say issue or whatever you want to call it, sock
It
problem.
was sort of an issue.
Yeah, it's been definitely a headache, but we've figured out more to what we're going to do. And so we're going to have some really cool tie-dyed socks coming out hopefully by next week.
The tie-dye looks sick. Honestly, I hate to say it, but I feel like they look better than the other ones. I mean, the Gorilla Grip Green, the Rehab Blues, and the Not Your Granddaddy's Purple. I mean, they will always have a special place in my heart, but, I'm wearing tie-dye right now. I vibe with the tie-dye.
It looks so good.
I got a pair of the socks on right now, breaking them in.
They're good. And they're going to come in 2 options, long socks and short socks, and there'll be a little bit of more of a different kind of price margin. So hopefully we can be able to get to people, for anyone, hopefully. Long, short socks, whatever your vibe is. I don't know.
That's right. Because those other ones were super hot, I feel like.
Yeah, they're definitely warmer. They're just a different sock. We gave out a couple of test runs to a couple of people, and definitely have had both reviews on what's good or negative about both. But I think they are overall should be a good quality sock thus far. Nice grip.
Yeah.
Most important.
Yeah. Heck yeah, honestly.
We need those grippy socks. So.
Yeah, that's right.
And I guess so our other big goal, which I was here for it. I loved it. I said, we were sat down and asked him what's the goals, and right out the gate he was like, I want 10,000 listeners on our podcast.
10,000 by the end of the year. I don't care. I don't know how many that is. I don't know if that's realistic.
But hey,
I think we have about, I don't know. I don't want to say because I don't want, who knows?
Average.
You will just have to guess. I will let you know it is less than 10,000 though.
currently.
That's all the information that I can give you. A year, to me, it seems doable. I don't know. A year's a long time.
I think
Who
we can do
knows?
it. Yeah.
Especially, because I made a video about it on TikTok too, though, about how they reached out to us about how they might start doing podcasts on TikTok somehow. I don't know what exactly they're planning, but
It seems hopefully good for us. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed. We have a pretty decent following on TikTok if you haven't followed us on there. And we're hopefully also that's on our goal list to really also start be posting more on there
Yeah,
across the board as well.
100%.
And even our other social medias, we're going to kick up a notch, hopefully on the gram as well. And hopefully we're going to be scheduling lives. Because I feel like that was another big part too, is we want to get
Yeah.
more feedback from you guys.
100%. Yeah, I feel like it has been difficult on just like in terms of on Spotify or whatever, wherever people may be listening. I feel like we haven't had a great way to really get in that great of contact, or
Yep.
people have. I feel like we're missing. I feel like a connection with the people who are listening.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think, and hopefully I think this will be a good blend.
That's right. So I think the goal is we're going to set a time, maybe once or twice a week, I think was the goal.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to set a time. You can set it on TikTok. And then, like Wednesday at whatever o'clock or Friday at whatever o'clock, we're going to go live. So, hopefully you guys, if you're not doing anything, come hang out with us, give us some feedback.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a good,
Give us
fun,
some-
safe space to come, talk about anything. Let us know what you guys want to hear, because we have lots we want to tell, but we also want to hear what you guys want to hear.
100%.
Yeah, I'm really pumped for this year. I think there's going to be a lot of good things coming. We're going to be focusing on creating content as well. Overall, maybe we'll see a little movie. Ryan has some really good I think we're gonna hear a couple maybe songs, or maybe we can make an album. I feel like potentially for Ryan's out there. He makes really funny parodies. Obviously, if you always hear at the beginning of our intro, but I think that's gonna be super cool.
Honestly, yeah, we need to be doing that. I have one goal. One of my goals is I want to have 1 million TikTok followers by the end of the year.
Doable.
I think it's pretty doable.
Yeah, just gotta hustle, right? That's what you
Yeah.
told me. We can make it happen.
Well, let's go. What are we waiting on?
I know.
Unfortunately, I have. If we do put out a video with this one, I am still vaping pretty heavily. That's another one of my goals. I want to quit vaping finally.
That's a hard. I've seen you struggle.
I want to get one of those things that I think they have it. It's like air. It's just air. But I don't know. I mean, there was like 2 or 3 weeks there where I
You
need to
did
just
quit. You
I
you
know.
were on a roll for, I swear, it definitely was a good little chunk. You had no tobacco, no
know.
nicotine. Well, nicotine or
Now it's like after I eat, it's like
crave it.
Yeah. And then I put the patch on the other day. I fainted again the other day, people.
Yeah,
I was we were having a little shindig, a little soiree at the house, and Ariana asked me to bring her a water. We were sitting by the fire, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So I walked over probably 50, 100 feet or so to this tree, and I went to take a leak, and I passed out. Well, I just straight up fainted. I mean, I don't want to say passed out because to me, I think that maybe makes it sound like I was like inebriated, but I mean, I just like fainted backwards. And then I woke up, and then my wiener was still out. I was so, luckily nobody saw it. I mean, I kind of was like hoping somebody would find me, but then at the same time, I was like, I felt like I was on like an alien spaceship, because I was like, there's no reason for me to like be like waking up in a strange place right now.
fainting like this. Yeah, I had no idea. I literally had no idea. I just assumed like he like just went off, like, you know, it was near the end of the night, and I just, you know, everyone was kind of winding down. People were about to leave anyway, so it was like, oh, he just laid down, you know what I mean? He just whatever, and
Yeah.
then boom, he's come in, and he's finally back on the couch, and he's like, I passed out.
Sometimes, you know, I just end up fainting.
It was scary.
I started cracking up though, yeah, but I just, cause I when it was happening, I felt it coming on. I like leaned on the tree, and I was like, oh shit,
It's
that's the
going.
last thing I remember. And then I woke up and still just like hand on the wiener, still just like, I was like, what is going on, you know?
Yeah.
One of these days I'm gonna faint and crack my skull open.
Yeah, no good. That's why this year focusing on maybe health.
That's right.
Health.
It was the nicotine. I put on the nicotine patch, and then I was still just vaping
Not
all
good.
day. I might have had nicotine poisoning.
Yeah, not good. And this could have been, to be honest, around the time possible infection of the
That's
COVID.
right.
So who
But also, I
knows?
might have syphilis too. I went to the doctor the other day and got tested, and they said, but they were like, they can't confirm it. I think it's because I had COVID.
Yeah.
They
Did
said
you get
there's
retested, right?
There's like a confirmation test, where they can confirm or deny. So like I failed for one thing, but like the other thing that confirms you have it, I did not. So they were like, it could be the COVID vaccine.
Oh.
Is one thing they said, and I think that was around the time where I maybe even had COVID.
Yeah, possibly have a
Yeah.
connection.
So if anyone out there, if you got the Omicron, you think you got the Omicron, or you think you got syphilis, just, it could be either.
Double check.
That's right.
Get tested again.
That's right.
2 to 3 weeks.
I put on my list, I put exercise twice a week.
Twice a week. I definitely put the gym on there. I was very vague. I put, for myself personally, I was like twice. I want to go to an actual fitness class twice a month. So like an actual like in person, like I really, to be honest, I've been looking at it. I really want to get into pole fitness. I think it's so cool, like so cool.
Yeah.
So maybe soon.
Yeah. I mean, all the
soon.
strippers that I know and love very dearly are in tremendous shape.
Yeah, it takes
You
so
know?
much to actually
You
like
know?
to be
It's
on the
an art.
pole. You know, it really is. It
It
really
is
is.
an art.
I'm like, I don't know how the women do it. It's literally,
I
it's
don't
crazy.
either. I would be intrigued, but I don't know. I
You're gonna
put
be
that,
going to a class.
you know, maybe.
It might be
I
fun.
could-
It
you
might
know?
be fun.
No, I'm kidding. I hate going to the gym, though, is my problem. Like, I was exercising, even like this, before I feel like I got sick, I was doing
Exercising a
at
little
least
bit more.
push-ups and stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to get the. I feel like you have to find the right plan or the right like workout
Yeah.
like, guidance, and that has a big part of it. Like you have to enjoy the plan you're working out and doing.
Right.
You know, I've had a gym membership for I think now 2 years at least now, maybe the third year, and I've not gone in a while. I do these spurts, where it's like you go to the gym avidly for 3-4 months, and then it takes one weekend to throw you off. Literally, it's just one, and then boom, you're back, not going to the gym, back into the not as healthy habits.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the hardest part, is staying committed, because it's so easy just to be thrown off track on like just a little weekend, or you know what I mean, a week vacation or whatever, and then you're.
I think part of my problem is because I abuse steroids.
Mm.
It's like once you work out on roids, it's like, why would you work out without them? Some people are like, you still got to work out and this and that. Kinda, I just ordered, though, at another effort to hopefully stay healthy-ish. I don't know. People got me worried, but I did order a test to test my test levels and my testosterone. Because I'm kind of worried. I mean, I took steroids for a long time. I don't think I ever took the things that you're supposed to take afterwards, so that you don't ruin your hormone levels. Honestly, this is a thing that I've really put on the back burner for a long time, but it would be interesting
to look into. I don't know. I get really intimidated. If anyone listened to our episode last weekend, my father has used testosterone a lot in his later years. So I grew up with a bit of that, and it I don't know. It's a little intimidating to play with obviously all the side effects might be lovely or whatever, but the other, I guess. I don't know, the very aggressive mood swings. I'm just such more of a calm person, and so
I don't know. I mean, apparently it's just as bad to have. It needs to be regulated.
Not too much.
Right, but not too little. Also. Yeah,
there's a balance somewhere. Maybe.
Right. I don't know.
I feel like men, you gotta be abrasive. You know what I mean? If you're not as like.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like causing me like literal physical like issues.
I guess
I feel like it's at least worth exploring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Always go to a doctor and get more information.
It's
intriguing for sure. Just, testosterone, just my not great relation for me or context.
Right.
But, we're getting there.
That's right. I mean, if who knows? Maybe I'll be normal. I'd be surprised, but at one point I remember I could squeeze my nip and milk would come out of it. This when I was in college, yeah.
That is wild.
100%.
That is wild.
People think I'm lying about taking steroids. Why the fuck would I lie about taking steroids? It was stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
I was in the dorm room just shooting Iranian testosterone straight into my butt cheek. With just not a care in the world, Not a care in the world, but that's okay now because our 2022 goals, like we were saying, are to get healthy. I started new medication, start new medications. I want to try to do the ketamine therapy. We're going to quit vaping.
Getting tested.
We're on the come up, I feel like I'm finally, we're getting tested. I'm HIV negative, everybody.
Woohoo.
That's right. Condoms are out the window.
No. Wear condoms.
Yeah. Okay.
The reason wear condoms. Actually, I know a little side tangent, but I saw this company that makes panty condoms. Like, so the underwear are the condom. It's like the latex condom. It's interesting.
That is interesting.
I was like, oh, maybe we should get some and we could talk about it and do a review on it.
No, that would be, yeah.
Right? I was like, it's intriguing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I think this year is going to be a good year for us. I think we're going to have a great year. We're going to have an organized, not too organized, but organized enough for us. We're going to see improvement.
Yeah.
We're going to see improvement. I felt we definitely improved this year. Obviously, we had a big, we made this happen. Like, we're making this happen. We're doing this podcast. It was definitely a year of searching and finding, at least for me. 2021, I think I'm glad to put it to rest. I'm glad it's over. And I think I feel optimistic about 2023.
I mean, honestly, let's be real though.
2023. Oh my God, 2022.
You did it again.
Oh my God.
But again, let's be honest though. Time. This is a difficult. I don't want to. Time isn't real anyway though. Time isn't real. The past, the present, the future. We're
going with the flow.
That's the problem. People were like, I mean, this is my problem specifically. You're like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll stop vaping tomorrow.
It's
I'll
always
go to the
tomorrow.
gym tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
That's why you got to give it like the specific details.
That's right. We're setting SMART goals. Shout out to Crestview Recovery Center for teaching me that one. They got to be specific. I was just making that up, but honestly, it sounded right.
It sounded
was,
really good.
specific,
I would have not.
like measurable, attainable. What's the R? Reachable.
I think
That's
you
the
said
same
that,
as
yeah.
attainable.
But,
I don't know. I think it was SMART goals they called it. But yes, anyway, that is what we are doing. 2022 is going to be our year. I am 100%
Yeah.
certain of it.
And hopefully making a positive mental health impact.
That's right. That's the
on
most important
others.
thing.
Yeah. We're going to try to keep our mental health as sane as possible.
That's right. I mean, honestly, coming on here, it really does help. You know, people reach out and they're like, hey, I really like the podcast. I really like, I'm going through that same thing. Or, it really does.
Feel
Yeah,
good.
it does.
It is. And that's why we also want to get more guests too.
That's right.
So if you also are interested in coming on the podcast, reach out to us.
That's
we
right.
want everyone and anyone. I feel like anyone who's willing to
100%.
talk about anything in their mental health,
That's
here,
right.
yeah.
Any good psych ward or detox rehab stories, please do not hesitate. We would love to hear them.
Yeah, we're open.
That's right.
But I hope you guys do maybe try to make a list. I think even if it doesn't, maybe you're a person who doesn't check all the boxes or doesn't get to it. I think it's good to also have some perspective and even look back next year. Maybe you didn't get all of them, but you were able to check off a couple of them. And so progress is progress. And, I know Ryan has a little different view, but I think it's good to have set some small goals and, obtainable goals.
Yeah.
It's going to be
it
good.
seems reasonable. I'm certainly not opposed to setting goals. I just, I don't know. I don't know why I think that I don't set goals because I don't want to,
Not be able to do them.
no, I don't want to set a goal because then it's like, I don't want to box myself into this goal. My goal is to take over the entire world.
No, but that's why you make you make one goal, so you check it off to make another goal. As soon as you accomplish that goal, then you level it up to the next goal.
See, I was like, I'm just like working. Everything I do is I'm not setting goals. There's only just the one goal, which is really unobtainable. And I'm just searching for things that, won't make me happy anyway. All right.
No, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
That's
This is
right.
the first year of really making good goals. Obtainable goals, I think, are fully obtainable. Your personal goals and our business goals.
100%.
I think we'll be out here running stuff, hopefully.
I don't see why not. That's right. We're going to be running in our Grippy socks, and then we will be selling them to you guys. Well, I will at least. Used Grippy socks coming soon on the Spicy site. Don't worry. Stay tuned, people.
I cannot.
Hey,
There you go, though. Hey, you got to make your money.
that's
No
right.
hate, no hate.
We moving up a tax bracket this year to the next to last tax bracket.
It's progress.
That's right.
But I guess on that note, I hope you guys all had a wonderful, wonderful New Year's and
That's right.
holidays. It's gonna be a good year. We're feeling it, and if
That's
it
right.
isn't, that's also okay. We're all gonna
That's
just
right.
go with the flow, right?
I mean, ultimately, everything is just a matter of perspective anyway. So
Yeah.
that's right.
Good intentions.
We're going to take the good with the bad, the happy with the sad,
Hey, I love that.
the L's and the tabs,
Maybe not the tabs.
the sit and the ass, the meth and the crack.
Now we gotta wrap it. See,
All
you're
right.
gonna hear a lot more albums.
That's
from here.
right, that's
Just
right.
Just wait. It's
We
gonna
got the
be dropping
parodies
it.
coming soon, 100%.
All right. As always, though, guys, thank you for being here. We appreciate all your support.
That's right, guys. Thank you for being here.
Have a good one.